And hello everyone! Welcome to the OCPH National Standard. For this match, we'll be having SilenceSuzuka versus BananaMNM8210. I'm Siluas Kaels, who will be your commentator for this match. It's certainly going to be an interesting one, as I'm pretty sure this one has a little bit of a big gap when it comes to like the seedings, as I think Silent Suzuka is on the top 6 of the rank in the qualifier, so that's really a good indicator of how big it is. And we can already tell that DT3 is going to be the ban for BananaMNM, and Silent Suzuka will be banning MM2. So, just a recap for that. So BananaMNM has around 2 minutes to pick, and looking at the ban so far, I think it makes sense. Because if you were to look at the qualifier results, SilenceSuzuka has a ranking of 26 on Nomad 2, while BananaMNM has a ranking of 12. So if I were BananaMNM, I would want to go for the picks that have like streams and all, considering that that's the kind of map that SilenceSuzuka wants to avoid. And now Banana going for a no mod pick. I don't think that's any surprising, but this is one of those maps where you're kind of expected to have some alternate tapping and of course flow in as well. But moving on, I forgot to mention the ban of Banana, which is DT3, and I think that certainly makes a lot of sense as well. As in terms of like the mods, I'm pretty sure DT and HR are two of the mods that Banana would like to avoid, as those were ones that SilenceSuzuka essentially had a big gap in terms of like skill sets. So overall, I think on a tactical perspective, both players really know their own strengths and weaknesses, which is really nice to see actually, as having a lot of knowledge when it comes to your opponent's skills is certainly important. And there we go, starting with Pure Silver, which is no mod 3. If both players are able to keep their consistency up and are able to successfully use that alternate tapping to their advantage, then they'll be able to keep it up. As of this moment, however, it seems to be that Banana is falling behind in terms of the accuracy, which is bad news. But this is the 2-minute and 55-second map, so a single miss would not matter as much as one that would happen in like, let's say, a 1-minute map, like 1 minute and 30 seconds. But as of this moment, both players keeping those uncomfortable streams and sliders intact, just keeping that consistency really. You can based on the keypad on the right, both players are really alternate tapping. Unfortunately, Banana drops first, which is a bad sign to begin with, but luckily that was still pretty early on, as there's still around 2/3 of the map left. SilenceSuzuka really keeping advantage of the accuracy and combo advantage, which is really nice to see. Once again, both players are still able to keep the consistency. Banana is back on the board. Unfortunately, this lead is not so easy to come back from, especially since Silence still has that one misadvantage and also a big accuracy gap. Like you can already tell from both players which one has the better consistency and accuracy in general. SilenceSuzuka overall just far ahead, but there's still a lot of time. We've just reached the halfway mark, and as long as Banana is able to keep that combo up and hope that SilenceSuzuka eventually drops, as alternate tapping could really be making your focus more difficult, as it forces you to press more fingers and just overall more switches to happen. But it doesn't look like both players are phased by it at all. those jumps and awkward LNs just really not making them stutter or overall drop. And as time passes by, the chances of Banana taking this back is not looking good, as the lead by SilenceSuzuka has built up to around the 200,000 point mark, and there's only like less than a quarter of the map remaining. You would expect the nerves to come up by then, but both players are stabilized in terms of their accuracy. In fact, if you were to look at the unstable rate of both players, they're the same, but oh, SilenceSuzuka finds a drop, which is unfortunate, but I don't think there's enough time. If this happened a little bit earlier, then that would have been a jeopardy, but no, there's only little time left. These awkward space jumps and sliders, another drop, but it's not gonna matter anymore. That was just a tad bit late for Banana to be able to catch up, as SilenceSuzuka grabs the first point and the break point to begin with, which is not a good position to be in if you're SilenceSuzuka. I mean, sorry, not a good position to be in if you're Banana, but ultimately an amazing position to start with Silence, as they're really able to capitalize on one mistake. Because if they lose one pick, SilenceSuzuka has like one cushion to go with, so that's good enough. And there we go, hidden two, going with the mods already. And usually when you say like hidden two, it's one of those maps that really could make you have a difficult time reading. And judging from the qualifier scores, it does seem like it's around 100,000 plus points of difference when it comes to both of these players. But it doesn't seem like this is something that could be too big of a difference, assuming that both players are able to read on a low AR. I mean, we did see this on the previous match between Scene and Segawa Emi, where it was literally down the wire, especially on that ending where Segawa almost took that point off of the pick of Scene. But hey, right now, Silence holding a double S. Banana, unfortunately, having lower act. Like, this is, again, low AR is very difficult to hit, and as it forces you to have more focus. And as of this moment, SilenceSuzuka is dropping some accuracy, which is not nice to see. You have some broken streams plus sliders here, as Banana is slowly catching up. But as I say that, Banana is gonna drop one miss, and that is bad news for Banana, but amazing position for SilenceSuzuka. And more streams and space jumps. Unfortunately, Banana's act is not going up by much, but SilenceSuzuka finds a drop. That is not good news at all for them. However, they've built up the lead. As of this moment, it would take one more drop from SilenceSuzuka to really make a big impact. Like, it has to be one drop after a high combo has been accumulated. Those jumps not affecting both players. The accuracy lead by SilenceSuzuka is certainly helping, but the combo by Banana is certainly increasing as well. So there may be a shot of Silence's lead to drop if one miss happens, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen anytime soon. Oh, as they say that SilenceSuzuka finds a drop! Could this be the chance that Banana takes it? But it's too late to call a victory on Banana's end. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. SilenceSuzuka is now up 2-0. That could have been very fatal if that miss happened a little bit earlier. Just very unfortunate, really, but this was the right pick to make by SilenceSuzuka at the end of the day, attacking a potential hidden weakness. Although I think SilenceSuzuka is really waiting to ultimately use those DT picks by the end of this, by the time they try to accumulate more points. Although it's not over yet, as Banana still has a lot of maps left to choose from. Yeah, we're just really waiting for the pick that the BananaMN is going for as of this moment. Although it looks like they're taking their time, and I think that certainly makes a lot of sense, because if you're not sure about what your selection would be, it's best to just chill off a little, take your time, and don't rush your picks. As you did, yes, you lost 2 picks already in a row, but this is certainly no time to panic. It's still very early on in the match, there's still a lot of time, a lot of maps more to use. At this point, I would suggest probably try to go for a similar kind of map, like something similar to Streams at least. If I were BananaMNM. And it looks like Banana is going for Hard Rock 2. So, with Hard Rock 2, you're expected to have very, very precise aim, which, once again, I am not sure if this is a pick you'd want to go for. I mean, yes, precision is really required on all kinds of maps, but like, Hard Rock forces you to have more of that, like very low circle size. You need to be good at snapping as well, and so far it looks like SilenceSuzuka overall just has more, it's like more balanced and more complete as a player as of this moment. But BananaMNM has certainly not been too far behind. They've been performing really well, in fact. It's just really those unfortunate drops, and SilenceSuzuka was dropping as well, but they usually came at an inopportune time. As of this moment, you would really expect these players, like what I said a while ago, precision is key to keep your consistency here. And at least based on the observation, it doesn't look like there's too much of an edge for either player. But BananaMNM has that active advantage, and there's only barely 2 minutes on this map. So this is certainly not something where you would expect that if you drop once, you'd still have a chance to come back. You'd really just have to hope for a miracle to happen. And as of now, the miracle is on SilenceSuzuka's side. These jumps, especially with how small the circles are very, very difficult to execute. But SilenceSuzuka finds a miss! So BananaMNM could have actually made the right call here. And the lead was slowly gonna shift to BananaMN. I think it was a slider where SilenceSuzuka dropped. So you'd really have to hope to be able to capitalize on something like that on other picks. SilenceSuzuka has a 1 minute disadvantage. BananaMNM has the accuracy disadvantage, but as of this moment, what really matters more is the consistency of these players. Sliders with spaces are no joke on Hard Rock, especially with the small circle size. Broken streams and a little bit of a triplet broken streams. As of this moment, BananaMNM is really capitalizing on it. Will we be seeing a full combo on their end? That's really what they have to do. There's not that much time left. SilenceSuzuka really trying to come back. They're able to increase that axe slowly, but as they say that, they drop some 100s, which is really not good, as Banana is still on the charge now. Oh man, I can tell they're nervous. Like you can see that they're shaking. The cursor is indeed shaking. There's some more time left, but I don't think that's enough. But Banana finds a drop. I think it's a little bit too late, however. The pull is indeed a lot, but it's not gonna be enough if BananaMN closes it out. And there we go. BananaMNM is on the board. That was an amazing answer to the previous pick so far. Yeah, overall, that's really a nice way to get back in the scene. Just really impressive to see players coming back from a position like that, and it goes to show how consistent these players can be. Yes, that was an S on SilenceSuzuka's end, but at the end of the day, the combo game was really strong on Banana's side. They were able to hit them a little bit more precise, like precise in the sense of holding that combo, not in the sense of accuracy. And right now, Silence is going for another hidden pick, which I think makes a lot of sense. You won on a hidden pick, why not pick another? Although, once again, you still have to take note of the differences. Like, just because it's hidden doesn't mean it's gonna be the same type of map. You kind of expect to have some sort of technicality on HD1, at least for this round. But, again, I don't know about this, because if you're able to be more precise with your aim, then there could be a sign that BananaMNM could be able to take that to their advantage. But again, the circle size, I don't think is something that they have to worry about for both players. But when you say technicality, usually it's awkward time signatures, like slider drawing and etc. You just really have to expect that both players hopefully are able to keep their consistency and stability. And right off the bat, you can already tell those were some awkward elements to start. And that was an unfortunate miss from SilenceSuzuka. As I was saying a while ago, if you were looking at HR, then wouldn't you expect BananaMNM to be a little bit more precise? And precision is indeed what Banana is showing right now. But the combo game is strong for both players as of this moment. Like, not too many drops yet, only one so far. As those awkward drawing of sliders are not affecting a single bit for both players. Seems like SilenceSuzuka is kind of using that alternating to their advantage, same with BananaMNM. But as time passes on, there we go! SilenceSuzuka finds another drop! Once again, BananaMNM showing their prowess in precision kind of maps. So that's probably the picks that SilenceSuzuka really wants to avoid. But BananaMN on the charge right now with a 2-miss cushion. Just really keeping it up, and this is only 1 minute, so 2 misses would really mean a lot. As Banana has yes missed, but there's still a 1 miss advantage on BananaMN.
While reopening progressively, we have to test, we have to trace.
There's a 200 combo mark for SilenceSuzuka. BananaMNM cannot afford 1 more miss. It is slowly pulling back the SilenceSuzuka. But BananaMNM finds a drop. That could be huge. 1 more drop would be fatal. That miss was very risky. SilenceSuzuka is pulling ahead. Is there gonna be enough time? Will SilenceSuzuka take their own pick? It doesn't look like it's gonna be the case as BananaMNM takes it. Say, a very risky pick, but it paid off for BananaMNM. Unfortunately, it did not go well for SilenceSuzuka. As now, it is a deadlock. 2-2. Literally just, it's all tied back. We're back to the status quo. We're back to basically just 0-0, except now it's a best of 5 series. Man, that was really close for, that was really close for Comfort. Yeah, it is definitely unlucky, but it just really is the game. Just goes to show that BananaMNM, again, precision and I think streams would definitely be beneficial to them. As for SilenceSuzuka, I think DT is the way to go. Oh, but wait a minute, Banana is gonna be attacking with a DT pick. I am not sure if this is what you'd want to see from them.
In the new normal, COVID-19 will not dominate.
This is a very surprising pick in my opinion, but at least since there's like slider spams, buzz sliders on the DD2 pick, and you can tell that HD1 was kind of like a technical. Probably that's something that they really want to pick, like take advantage of something awkward, something that requires a lot of precision. And Banana is overall, at least in terms of holding the combo, the better player in terms of that. But for accuracy, SilenceSuzuka clearly has that advantage. The good news, however, is that this is a 3-minute map. So 1 miss is not going to be too bad, at least comparing to 2 misses once in a 1 minute to 1 minute 30 seconds. as of this moment, in fact, SilenceSuzuka has an accuracy disparity, which is quite an anomaly for this match, but I feel like as the map progresses, this could change. So I stand corrected, this is actually 2 minutes, as this is in fact double time. But right now, SilenceSuzuka has the accuracy advantage we've been seeing the whole match. But oh, wait a minute, the accuracy is switching between these two players. As right now, SilenceSuzuka dropping another 100, but BananaMNM also dropping a few. Jesus, these two players are just really close in terms of the accuracy. You can't really tell who's gonna take it. But right now, it looks like SilenceSuzuka is going to have a safe accuracy lead. But even though it's safe, it can still change, assuming BananaMNM is not dropping any. But oh, both of them are just dropping some 100s here and there. I think BananaMNM actually has a one miss, or at least one combo lower. So they probably missed at the start, which should not be too detrimental, as it's not really a combo break on the middle of the map or anything like that, as both players so far are still stable. No misses yet for either player, at least not counting that initial drop. And here we go, as I guess that was a slider end, and my bad. But again, point still stands. Here we go. Both players are still comboing this. I don't usually see combos on a standard tournament, but hey, then again, just goes to show how both of these players are really strong on these skill sets. Despite the seed disparity, BananaMNM is really able to keep up with SilenceSuzuka, which is really impressive. And SilenceSuzuka is now holding the fort. Oh, and they say that! There's a drop on SilenceSuzuka, but is there enough time? Yes, there is! BananaMNM has to keep their consistency. And the lead is increasing, but this can change any time. SilenceSuzuka finds another drop, however, and another one as we say that. Banana drops as well, but I don't think there's enough time, as both of the combos are really close. Wait a minute, Banana drops once more. Could this be it? Could this be the chance SilenceSuzuka catches up? And no! BananaMNM is able to keep it up. Yes, the accuracy lead is on SilenceSuzuka, but at the end of the day, that combo game was really strong on BananaMNM. Wow, that was really close for both players. It was just a really unfortunate drop on SilenceSuzuka's end. And now SilenceSuzuka going for the hard rock pick. I mean, Hard Rock 2 was won by Banana, but again, there is a difference, as HR1 really focuses more on snaps, which, I mean, it really kind of does differ from position, so I think it is a risk worth taking. At least it's not like picking something that's similar to the picks where you've lost in. So I could say that yes, this is a good change of pace for SilenceSuzuka. And now, we'll be seeing if this pick would favor SilenceSuzuka. BananaMNM has been more consistent as the match progresses, yes, but there's still a lot of momentum on their end, yes. But SilenceSuzuka is just 1 point behind. In fact, now they're back. As I've said a while ago, we're back to just both players winning on their own picks after that one break point that BananaMNM won. So both players each conceded one break point. Oh, but SilenceSuzuka immediately finds a drop at the start, but I don't think that should matter too much, as again the accuracy advantage is on SilenceSuzuka's end. These low circles, low circle size because of the HR, you would really expect Banana M&M to kill these kinds of maps because dropping, especially SilenceSuzuka, because they've been the ones showing signs of missing at least earlier on, but looks like they found their groove right now. Right now, Banana is really trying to pull it back, but SilenceSuzuka's accuracy game has been really strong. Although with a lead like this, a single miss would definitely pull the lead back to BananaMN. Or if Banana drops, it would definitely make the lead of Silence a lot more difficult to catch up to. Although here we go. Oh my goodness, these awkward timings are not making any of these players flinch, as they're both able to keep that combos up. Man, these sliders matched with sort of broken streams and jumps and awkward timings are really making everything more complicated. But both players are not flinching. They're not dropping a single bit. Especially with how nervous these two players could be. Like, this is literally the point of who's gonna secure the tiebreaker next. And Silence dropping some 100s, but I don't think that's gonna matter too much. Who will concede first? No one is giving in. No one wants to give it up. No one wants to just say, I can do this. Both of these players are confident. And it's going to the twilight stages of this map. It's almost over. But there's still some map left. Around 80,000. This is not an impossible lead to come back to. Especially with the huge combo that Banana has built up. But Silence's accuracy is just really strong. Are we actually going to see two FCs in this match when it comes for this? Oh my goodness. This would have been a pick that worked for Banana if Silence dropped once or twice. But man, it doesn't look like Silence is conceding anything. Just holding on. Very strong for SilenceSuzuka. Wait a minute, what's going on? Okay, SilenceSuzuka finished. Just what an amazing effort for both players. Just goes to show how impressive the scene really has been. Oh man, that was insane. Man, just what an insane performance from both players. Can I just say, you gotta give credit to BananaMNM for putting up a valiant effort and just pushing the limits of what they can do. And SilenceSuzuka for an amazing job at holding the fort. The damage control that they've done in this match. Like, yes, BananaMNM was taking advantage, but they're able to come back and fix the errors and fix the misses that they've been making early on. Both players are just performing out of their minds right now. And this is a nice song to like end the normal picks. Yes, I don't mean this the last pick, I mean the normal picks. When you say normal picks, the last pick that's not the tiebreaker. Now, with the good lucks in the chat, I can already tell both of these players are ready to kill it. So this is no mod 5. When you see those kinds of picks, this is usually the speed, but for this time around, it's a gimmick map, which means a lot of things are going to be tested and messed up. Like your consistency could be uncomfortable, aim, small circles, flow aim, like, you know, typically just difficult to maintain your overall stability when it comes to playing the game. So you could observe some messing up when it comes to that. And right off the bat, you can already tell the circle size is really small. And like both of them with a pretty rocky start when it comes to act. BananaMNM is on a slight disadvantage. We really just hope to see that there are some opportunities for either player to drop, and I think that's gonna be the case here. But Banana, they said in chat that they have a D on this, and as of this moment, it doesn't look like they're performing on a level like that. In fact, they're kind of catching up to SilenceSuzuka. There's still a glimmer of hope. In fact, there's a lot of them. This is a 4-minute map, one of the longer maps in this pool. The small circle size accompanied with those jumps are uncomfortable and painful. And as I say that BananaMNM drops once, SilenceSuzuka is now sort of going to have one miss of a cushion. Like, they have a place to relax when they miss once. But you really have to keep your focus here. Right now, both players, yes, they're able to keep that combo despite the awkward jumps and awkward placement of sliders and how they're really made. Despite the small circle size, now both players are able to keep this consistency. Never mind, BananaMNM is gonna drop, which is gonna give another place for SilenceSuzuka to rest. Even if they drop once, that is a really awful position to be in if you're in Banana, but there's still a lot of time. We're still at the halfway mark. Right now, after one drop, there's not really many, as SilenceSuzuka just keeping that consistency. Really impressive to see how they're able to just get the composure back after the momentum swinging back to BananaMNM. Just overall an impressive performance from them. Like, we saw Banana performing out of their mind here. Unfortunately, another miss is just gonna give more lead to SilenceSuzuka. Like, overall, both players played amazingly. Like, they picked amazingly. They were good at strategizing. But especially their performances this match. BananaMNM just really trying to salvage the drops that they've been making so far, and they are having combo. SilenceSuzuka drops once, yes, but there's been way too many misses, which you just really have to hope that BananaMNM could keep that combo up. But never mind, another drop is not gonna help them at all. As SilenceSuzuka, yes, the lead is not gonna change, but with the lead this big, I don't think you should be worried too much. There's still around a minute left, as there's like a third of this map left. SilenceSuzuka would have to have a lot of misses, like build up combo, miss, build up combo, miss, build up combo, miss. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen anytime soon. The combos are essentially similar for both players, but the accuracy difference, SilenceSuzuka with the higher accuracy. These small circles, again, like what I said a while ago, it's certainly not going to help a player that's more nervous, or like, it's not going to help overall when you have a bad lead and you drop because of those jumps. And look at that, another instance of the drop, which is just probably gonna seal the deal for SilenceSuzuka. Once again, I just like to congratulate both of these players for a great effort. As of this moment, SilenceSuzuka is just kind of running away with it, but another drop just goes to show how difficult this map really is. And as time passes on, I unfortunately would have to say this, but despite all the efforts that BananaMNM has done, SilenceSuzuka is going to be taking the victory. Like, that was an amazing effort for BananaMNM, but overall, the higher seed was the one that ultimately claimed the victory. Although you really have to give an applause. You have to give credit to BananaMNM for fighting really hard despite the huge seed disparity. It just goes to show how these players, if they fight hard, if they do their best, they'll be able to make an impact even on the highest seed numbers in this tournament. Just gotta give credit to both of these players. And SilenceSuzuka is gonna advance to round of 16 for winners bracket, but luckily BananaMNM is not out yet. They still they still have a run that they could make on the losers bracket. And considering the consistency, the ability to keep the combo, especially on tech and position stuff that BananaMNM has, I don't see a reason why you should not fear that player. And you should definitely also be nervous if your opponent is SilenceSuzuka, as they just performed amazingly as well in this match. But I guess that's it for now. I think the next match. Oh wait, there we go. There's actually our first match of the winners bracket round 16, which is SilenceSuzuka versus Scene. I'm pretty sure that was Scene from the other side, and I think from the other side, safe to say that it's gonna be BananaMNM versus Segawa Emi. I think is the other one, and that's certainly a match to be excited for. Like both of these players, put those higher seeds up to the limit, like 5-3 on both of those results. I can't wait to see that match. I'm pretty sure that match would be like really close as well. Again, overall, like I said, both players did amazing. Just give credit to both of them, and like never ever underestimate your opponents, no matter what seed they are. And I guess that's a great way to start this off. And for the next match, I believe it's going to be in an hour from now, which is at 5 p.m. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you come back and have a nice day.